You know what? Primordium plus Reform would just be really good, wouldn't it? Although Eaton doesn't count as a unit that you can reform, right? Does Reform work on eaten morsels and stuff? Because I feel like we'd have to, like, let him get eaten a bunch of times and kill him at the end to be able to reform him. A defeated friendly unit. But I'm pretty sure a morsel being eaten does not count as a defeated unit. Man, where is Scott-Free when I need him to tell me this thing, if this thing works? Let me do a quick, actually, Google search here. Monster Train can Primordium be reformed? Does Primordium go to the Eaten or Death pile? If he is eaten, he goes to Eaten. If he dies tragically to Subsuming Blade, he goes to the Death pile. A Subsuming Blade, okay. He can be reformed. If Primordium doesn't go to the Death pile when eaten, you can only use one specific card rest to bring it back instead of various reform cards. Okay. So we'd either have to get Wretch to try to, you know, have him come back that way, or we kill him ourselves. I feel like there's some potential with Reform and Primordium. I'm gonna start with this. I might not be able to make a build that works with this, so this might be just a terrible start, but Wicklashing Primordium to give a bunch of buffs to units sounds pretty strong, honestly. Ooh, morsels with damage shield. That's really good. So is 7 Ember on turn 1. How much draw do we have? 5? I don't even know if I'd want to give status effects over. Because if I just put Wicklash on Primordium, well, if it was a burnout unit, I would want the status effects. But if it's a burnout unit, who would I want to put in front that I'd want to give burnout to? Maybe the Revenge Girl. If we got the Revenge Girl that puts burnout, that would put burnout on friendly burnout unit, so that would put it on the Primordium. And if I put like a draft in essence into that Revenge Girl, she would have burnout and multi-strike. I feel like there's something we could do with that. Because I think what I'm considering is if burnout is a status effect that gets transferred, and I think it does. I like both of these. I think I'm going to go with Improved Firebox because setup is often one of the most important things. This is really good, though, for the Last Divinity. Let me actually play Morsels on the top floor. These are both really good. Let's go with the Ember, I guess. So there is the status effects. So that means that burnout would apply, I believe. Well, you know what? This is kind of a test run. Let's see if burnout gets transferred. Let's test it out. Armor 10. I don't have any backline damage anyway, so you know what? Do it. Wow. Oh, I do have Plink. Oh. Wow, this could not be a worse draw. Actually, worst possible draw of all time. Double Primitive Molds, double Plinks. Not a single Train Steward. Well, I guess this does let me set up on top floor. Ember Drain won't transfer over. So useful. Okay, here we go. Alright, so time to find out if burnout transfers. I'm gonna guess it does. And yeah, burnout. It did. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if it burns out, I'll be able to reform it though, I guess. This is weird. This is super weird. Yeah, well, we leak a little bit, but no big deal. Problem is, he's now going to burn out if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah. Okay, now he won't burn out. Oh, but he is going to apply the Ember Drain. Ugh. That was a misplay. Might have to restart this one if I think this actually has any potential. Because I'd be able to play 2 Morsel Miners. Well, I'd be able to do anything with that. Yeah, the Morsel Miner would be unplayable. I could play a Train Steward here or just get it out of my hand. Well, this is a pretty big guy here. Okay, well this actually just wins. So Reform would give me a Train Steward. So the gold means he's going to be Eden, I think. Right. That's okay, play him. Alright, well we just made him big enough. That was honestly pretty good. Now if I get a unit that's not crap to buff, that would be better. Rage 3, Ember Drain 2. Okay, an early Perils of Production can play around the Ember Drain if I get holdover on this. Then I have a chance to go Umbra, Banner, Merchant of Magic to get holdover on it. Yeah, that was a pretty big Train Steward. I think I like that more than either of these morsel cards. That would be if we, you know, are trying, if we wanted to try to play around a rage thing. Stealth can be very good. Crushing Demise also be very good. All 3 of these can be very good. We have the Devour Our Spells, Seraph. I don't know what units I'm going to be playing around yet. This could remove Ember Drain, which is always nice for the top floor. You know what? Because of the Ember Drain removal, this can also remove Rage, Damage Shields. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that can remove. Okay, Harvest can be very good. An early Alloyed Construct. Ooh. Interesting. Early Harvest for gold guy is also rather useful. I haven't golded this guy. This guy can be something we can play around, though. We'd be giving him Burnout if we put the Wicklash on this guy. But again, if he burns out, then we would be able to reform him. This is such a weird combo. I'm going to do this because I think that's more likely to be something we can play around. And we're going to look for a holdover on the Rage, I think. Again, like a Morsel Maker could be good too. Draft would be good too. A number of things that could be useful. Let's go for this because I think holdover is the holdover on Perils of Production is the only way that's like kind of a playable thing. Holdover, beautiful, man. Okay, all right. Go holdover and intrinsic if we get that option. This is. Well, then, I could put an Alloyed Construct inside of an Alloyed Construct, which is the way you play around that guy. I think we've done that once. I have played with this guy where I infused him into an Awoken guy for some Gorge healing Cultivate shenanigans. That will be backline damage. We also don't have that many morsels. Let's go for this, because doubling up on that, I think, is a way to play around this. Ooh, second unit return. Ember, I like that. Blights and Scourges costing 0. All three of these are really good, honestly. But with Reform and Morsels, Ember through this, I think, is going to be the most useful thing. I think. Magic power on Plink is amazing. Makes it actually not useless. Well, as useless. Plink is always useless, but it makes it less useless. Alright, they have haste. Extra unit draft. What unit would we be looking for? We're going to put this guy inside of this guy. Basically, getting extra morsels would be good, so like any sort of morsel maker or master would probably be worth looking for. It's got a lot of stuff there. Yay for multiple reforms. Turn 1. It's my favorite. Alright. Okay. Remove their rage. Okay. You actually don't die now. Do this so we can get the gold. Seems good. Oh yes, they give us more ember. So good, man, so good. Remove buffs will remove the rage. It will not remove the haste, I believe. Will you die? It's 19 damage. You won't die if I do this. You'll be at 1 health. Okay. You have 5 attack. That's more than I was expecting. Okay. Alright, so that guy was eaten, so I'm not going to be able to get him back, which sucks. Who do I get back? I get back... Who's died? Wait. Why do I get you back? He burned out. Ah, ha, ha. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to give you a damage shield. He's got burnout, so you will not burn out. But with burnout 1, this is such a weird combo. It's going to give him Ember Drain if I do this. That's okay. It's holdover. And wow, I have a lot of Ember. Holy crap, I have too much Ember, honestly. Okay. No reform. At least I can give you burnout, though. Can I get any attacks if I do this? So 9 kills you. 10 kills you 5. I will get 1 attack if I do this. Okay, so that'll kill that guy off. If I put you up here, well, there's going to be multiple things I can reform. You wouldn't be worth reforming. This guy's got 3 fuel. 90 times 2. Alright, 1 attack I think will be enough to kill him. So skip right over my guys. Rude. Beautiful. Did that wrong, but that's okay. Okay. Damage shields are good. Slay for Ember's good. Lifesteal and Ember Drain. Okay. Immortal Trade kind of works with Perils of Production. And getting lifesteal on this guy will actually be really good, I think, with the... Well, it doesn't work amazingly with multi-strike. It's actually, I think, better with damage shields. This is tough, though, man. It's tough when this guy... when I give him burnout. This combo's kind of weird. Giving him burnout makes it weird, but we are able to reform him. Problem is, when we're reforming him, he doesn't keep all his buffs to stack up really high. So him reforming gives him more stats. Just his status effects aren't as consistently being applied. How have I not golded this guy, or divinity gold this guy? I do like this for targeted backline damage too. I'm thinking it's one of these two, especially since we've had a lot of extra Ember to deal with, or to work with. Let's go damage shield. Tuned explosive. That's gonna kind of put stuff in my reform pool, I think. There's some burnout. And Descendant Days is not bad. Healing and burnout. Having more burnout to give to our Primordium probably is good. Nothing else we can apply it to our or this guy if he gets too much burnout. Harvest, lifesteal, damage shield. Okay. So, if I were to put an alloyed construct inside of an alloyed construct, have a Primordium in the back. Harvest does not trigger on Eaton, if I remember correctly. That was something that they used to work, that they changed. If I get capacity, I could play Alloyed Construct, Primordium, and this guy on that floor. And he would get bigger. Could play him on another floor, possibly. It's a pretty good unit. I feel like I can maybe make use of that. If we're going to need to get capacity with this combo. Some magic and remnant units with an artifact. Okay. Yeah, we probably want to find another remnant unit to put with this guy, so sure. Let's see what artifacts we got. First friendly unit each turn gets a damage shield. It's pretty darn nice. Yes, I like that. Alright, well, Wickless Baron to put inside of a Wickless Baron if we want to, or we do Wickless Tycoon for gold. If we can actually get kills on the floor. Okay, I think we have all the units we want. Probably more than we want. We are going to put the one guy instead of the other guy. Let's do that first, because if this is the tiny stone, that would actually be pretty darn nice. So, Alloyed Construct inside of Alloyed Construct, extra multi-strike, and gain extra fuel every time you eat. Oh man, Intrinsic on Perils of Production is really good too. Because that gets the Rage and Ember Drain train started. I think I am going to do that. Don't know if this build is really going to work, but possibly. Oh, I haven't done this one in a while. Is this trade health for... yeah. I'm at 30 health. Can I afford really to do this? I'm gonna go for it. 25. 50-50. Oh, God. Oh, my God. 75%. Oh, God. So I basically traded, what was that? 25 health for 15 armor on my pyre. So, worthwhile trade right there. Oh, God. That's... And we're going into extreme pack shards level. We're probably dead here. This is probably us dying. He didn't set up top floor, I guess. So I can descend to get this guy to set up on this floor, I think. Okay. Okay. That's the deal of the lifetime I just got. Oh my God, what a deal. Oh my God, what a deal. If I play... That is not what I meant to do. That was the completely wrong unit that I meant to play right there. Okay. Okay, that was just a complete misplay. Oh crap. Okay, I still get the one morsel. It's actually not as good a morsel, but it's fine. It's my tax for resetting and playing wrong. Okay. This guy is who I meant to put up here. And then if I do this, I got a damage shield on him. I'm fine with that. Okay. All these morsels. Nope, nope. What up? Well, you have to kill something. I wonder if that guy's dying counted as a harvest. I don't know if it did or not. Right, so now the question is, do we want to... Do I want to apply burnout on you? Because it'll apply to this guy. If I burn him out, he wouldn't... he's going to be eaten before the burnout applies with that, right? Are you frickin' kidding me with that? Frickin' plink, man. Frickin' plink. I don't think I want to put burnout on him now. Because this guy's going to be eaten. There's no way he... If we had Wicklash, where it put one burnout on him, he would burn out. Oh, no, that's burnout 2. Never mind. Oh, gosh. There's Wicklash. So I could remove all the Ember Drain. Could remove the damage shield. Doesn't really do us any good. Well, it removes his damage shield, right? Can't. guess I might as well just do that, even though the burnout won't actually make him burn out like we would hope it would. Alright, so you're gonna die. We'll be able to reform you, though. I applied burnout to you. Well, frick. Crap, man. I applied burnout to you by doing that last... Okay, well, I think I might have to restart this one. Applying burnout to him, I think just... I mean, I'll be able to reform him, I guess. I have a primitive mold coming up, but it's... The chances I actually get the reform on him, I don't know. Giving you more buffs would not be worth it, so I might as well give the buffs to this guy. Although, does he keep his stats when you burn him out? I think he does keep his stats, actually. Does the burnout happen before the Eaten? No, it looks like Eaten and then burnout happened. I didn't grab the thing. Okay. Now I'm leaking all this. Okay, oh God, I gotta restart again. I tell you, every time I play freaking Melting Remnant, this happens. Every freaking time I do it. Every time I play Melting Remnant, I gotta restart like every other battle. I just can't. My brain can't handle it, man. Alright, this time do not put burnout on him because it'll screw it up. Oh, nice. Hit both of them. Cool. Alright. Yeah, this is the sweep turn. Okay. So I put burnout on you last time. Unless I do the burnout now. If I do the burnout 3 on you now, that would get more burnout on him. So if I'm gonna do burnout on him, I need to do it now so it builds up more. I think I might actually do that. So instead of just not doing burnout at all, I stack all the burnout so that we get the extra stats from... Because the extra stats from Whiplash is good. This failed last time. Yeah, failed again. Okay. Last time I healed this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and get it, because that way the burnout will stack faster. Because burnout on this guy, if you put a bunch of burnout on him, then he's just gonna, it's gonna stack pretty quickly. Now he's eaten, but he ended up with how much burnout on him did he end up with? Now he ended up with 5. So that's definitely better. Okay. We're gonna die. I don't think they killed a single unit on this floor. Yeah, this guy, I don't know if I should have taken him. I probably should not have. Thank you for not failing. Only the first unit gets damage shield, so any other morsels on this floor will die to sweep. Because you're not quick, right? Yeah, you're not quick, so it's better if I do this. What's up, Zoli? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I had an amazing first run today with my favorite combo of Stygian Guard plus Hellhorn, so I'm having a great day. Having a great day. Having a good time. Having a good time. Now the only issue is does he have enough burnout? 120 times 3, yeah, he does. Good. Oh, okay. I get 5 gold for playing him on this floor. So, that's worth. I would say. This is not worth, so let's do this. Some damage shields. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, burnout 1 can block an attack, I guess. And now let's just give you your morsel. Need more money? Money is good. Need more life, really, is what I need. Oh, Sacrificial Resurrection. That's a very interesting one. Consume cards in hand, add a draft unit that applies plus 10 for each card consumed. Furnace Tap is very good. And Hollowed Halls. Reform random units to this floor until it exceeds its capacity. Interesting. Doing that with Primordium. Killing off our Primordium so that he comes back to life with his full buffet stack. It's interesting. Like all 3 of these have some possibilities. I think Furnace Tap is the best one, though, because if I give Multi-Strike to this guy, it's going to transfer even more and more Multi-Strikes, I think. I think Multi-Strike is considered a status effect that will transfer over. I think. We have to go for that. Morsel Maker. Morsel Maker on this floor. Been watching a lot of first-time movie reactions on YouTube, and when they do Gladiator, you see the end of that perfect movie. The waterworks kicks in for you. Now we are free. I will see you again, but not yet, not yet. I need to rewatch Gladiator's been too long. Been too long. I feel like Morsel Maker I might have a use for capacity, I think. The end of that perfect movie, so perfect. I'd love to go Steel, but I think I have to go for Removal, Heal, and if we duplicate... what would we duplicate? Barrels of Production holdover? I don't know that we have enough draw to duplicate that. The extra multi-strike? That would be interesting. AFK top floor? Maybe. Gladiator's close to a perfect movie. Top 10 for you all time. Definitely one of my favorites, man. Alright, superfood with damage shields. This is more attack. I honestly think we might have plenty of attack with the rage stacking and stuff. I think we just go for damage shields here. Okay, remove train stewards, get them out of reform pool, I think. Yeah. Some more damage or shields. Yeah, damage can be good, but you know what? I think, especially if I'm going to be getting Furnace tap stacking on Primordium, which I'm hoping that works. Be kind of insane. Oh man, I'm thinking of intrinsicing Furnace tap. We intrinsic that with this. We have Rage plus Multi-Strike. Turn 1 on our Primordium. Yes. God, we could spell chain it too. It's too expensive for that. Be a 3-cost thing. Although, turn 1 we're going to have 7 Ember. Plus 3 is 10. I have 10 Ember turn 1. So if I spend 5 of it to get 2 multi-strikes, 8 Ember drain. Holy crap, that sounds insane. I don't know if this is going to work. So I may have invested in a lot of stuff that's just going to destroy me. But, oh my god, and I can even duplicate this. Which would be turn 1, 10 Ember. This would cost 5 plus 5. That would be exactly enough to do that, but not be able to play any other units. Although I will have 3 more Ember. So I can play 1 unit plus Primordium. Perils of Production. Give me 10, 13 Ember minus whichever unit I play. And then I will be able to play... Holy crap. I have to do this just to see if it works. I might die because my shards are just way too high from this. We're at 90 already. But I have to do this to see if this works. This is experimentation mode right here. We might just literally die here. But... this is going to be insane. So since we're dying, we're just going to go all in here. Okay. All right. Drew the wrong unit, sadly. Don't want to buff him up though. I could have him start off with him as the guy we buff. Just so that we're buffing something. Yeah. I can restart this one for more testing if we need to. So there's 12 Ember. 15 Ember. Multi-strike. 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 So I just gave 4 multi-strikes to this guy. What I need to find out is if each turn, each one of those multi-strikes transfers over. I maybe should have played that guy just there to see. So I can play 2 units and get 2 more Ember. Because if each turn he gets a bunch of multi-strikes, that's gonna be insane. Alright, go. So this is the unit. Play this guy. We're gonna take some damage here, because this guy hasn't woken up yet. But he's got 2 multi-strikes. What I'm expecting and hoping and not sure if I'm going to see is 4 multi-strikes, 2 multi-strikes become 6 multi-strikes next turn. Holy crap, I think that works. He has 7 multi-strikes. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay. That is a lot of frickin' multi-strikes. Did I play a unit this turn? I didn't, so I won't. Yeah, I won't get that. It's overpowered. Well, I will say we are also transferring over, you know, the Ember Drain and the other stuff. And he's not quick. It still takes damage. But yeah, seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. He's going to be up to 14 multi-strikes in total, I believe. Holy shnikes. I've never had this many multi-strikes before. You know what's going to kill him? Frickin' spikes. And the fact that maybe Ember Drain could be an issue. Do I want to descend on this floor? If I descend him, he's going to be behind these guys. I actually think I do want to descend him. So now he gets these guys all to tank for him for now. Okay. Alright. Well, these guys don't die, but he does, so that's cool. 108 times 15. Alright, well, test successful. Test successful. I guess it doesn't even matter what unit we play now right in front of him, in front of our guy, right? Because any unit is going to be just an insane amount of multi-strike. This guy starts off with the most damage, so he's kind of the best one. But if I get, like... I feel like if I get any unit in front of the Primordium, as long as we get some attack on him, it's going to be kind of insane. The main issue is going to be just, you know, his tankiness. He's not tanky enough. I need to get more damage shields or something. Extra health is good. Capacity. Damage shield. Yeah, I like damage shield. Summon 2 draft units. That is good on the floor at the harvest, but we really aren't playing around harvest. I wish I could put endless on Primordium. If that worked. That would be too OP, I think. This is basically a form of lots of harvesting is what this guy really is, because he draws himself. So this guy's insane, but I need to get quick on him. Is there a Merchant of Steel next floor? There is not. Merchant of Steel on the following floor. I need to get quick so we can attack before other dudes do. Since I don't have buffs on him, that's my main worry. Is there any way I can make this useful? Do I want any of these? I think I skip. I have 31 cards in my deck right now and not nearly enough draw, so we gotta go for removal now. Went kind of crazy with the shards. Thankfully, what we've done has been kind of crazy, so it's... we're alive. But if we fight anybody with spikes, we're in pretty big trouble, I would say. Alright, Train Steward's gone. Remove, consume. To get more damage shields could be interesting. Devour my spells. She's gonna devour anyway. That's more healing. Link with 11 damage really even worth. 22 damage for 1. I kind of think I just need to be removing all this crap. Could be a temporary problem remover, the damage shields. I'm thinking about this, but I did just get another source of damage shields right here. You know what? I want to make that minus cost for sure. Minus cost on the 2 cost grovel. Definitely do that. I don't like the plus cost on that. Since Seraph of Diligence is gonna consume anyway. Next floor we got Heal, Removal, Merchant of Steel. I'm gonna remove 1 because we have too much crap in our decks. So let's start removing the crappy plinks. Just 1 for now. Interesting. Consumable cards. Wormkin, Awoken, Melting. Consumable. Consume. What are the Consume Wormkin cards? It's been too long since I played Wormkin. I have the Remove Shells. An Ember per their, what are those things called? Charge things. I don't think there's anything I love with that. Melting, we have Quick. No, we have Endless. What happens to Primordium if you put Endless on it? When this unit dies or is eaten, return this card to the top of the draw pile. There it is. So if it is eaten and there's Endless on it, then it will go back to the top of the draw pile. Okay. Alright, this is probably the best thing I could hope for. Awoken's got regen spikes, has Quick. So like Quick or Endless. Quick and Awoken, Endless for Melting Remnant. Quick would be very good too. Let's see if we can get Endless though. Okay. It's actually not terrible. If I am going to be playing Wicklashes on my guy who's eaten extra burnout so he doesn't just burn out is good. And I don't think I'm going to do anything else here unless we want to look for holdover, but no. I think 1 holdover. I mean, I guess we could hold over Wicklash. Actually, holdover Wicklash should be pretty good if we want to try to find that. But I want unit upgrades, and so I don't want to spend gold re-rolling there. They get multi-strike. Damn, they have the sweep. I don't think I can do that one. Yeah, I can't do that, I don't think. Man, I can't draw my good unit ever. I guess the question is, do I want to just go ahead and get this guy as the one who's getting all the multi-strikes? It might actually be fine. It would be 1 less multi-strike than this guy. No, he starts with 3 multi-strike, actually. The problem is, the later I get him, the longer it takes him to ramp up. But if I put burnout on him, he goes down pretty quickly anyway. I still have 5 extra Ember, even after all of that stuff. That's insane. Okay, I did get him this turn. That's great. So I can do this. 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 Get rid of your Slay. Get rid of your Spell Shield. Or get rid of our Ember Drains here. See, I'm fine with that. Sure, let's get rid of the Ember Drains. Alright, we've already scaled. He's got 36 times 7. Nobody's died yet. This Plink will do nothing, so let's give 6 damage shields to Hugh that will transfer over. Okay. This is insane that you can just get this many multi-strikes just from the build. This is crazy. Alright, I want to put Whiplash on you, but burning out... I'm a little leery of doing the burnout to transfer over to here. We do have Consume, the Hollow Drippings, we have Purifying Cleanse, and Whiplash. We got 3 things to apply burnout. Let's go ahead and go for it. 2 morsel units to our hand. Gives us more Ember. Small chance we kill that back guy. No. So surprised. So surprised. 51 times 11. 13 damage shields. Okay. This will not do any buffs, so that's fine. Does put him in the reform pool, though. But we're already going to have morsels in the reform pool because of the... this guy. He gets rage. Oh yeah, you're talking about the enemy had damage shields? How about I hit you 14 times in the face? Show me your damage shields now. Whew. He almost burned out. Thank God we got Hollow Drippings. Oh damn, I should have played this guy first so I could have given him that burnout. It's fine. Chump block for me, bro. Guess the issue is all the stealths. So I'm at 5 burnout. So my only issue is running out of fuel and running out of burnout. Those are my two things I'm worried about. One turn to absorb a stealth here, maybe? Or do I put him up here? Just gonna... He would burn out, not this turn, but the next turn, so I think it's actually best to do this. Well, the problem is, her stealth, you know, you say lull, but if he's slowly burning out while her stealth's going off, that's the worry. But thankfully, we have enough burnout, I think we can deal with that. Oh, and I can actually... I could descend him this turn. 9 turns of stealth. Problem is 9 turns of burnout. Is he gonna burn out during this, or is that considered 1 turn? I think the Relentless counts as 1 turn. Combat continues till all enemies are defeated. I think I don't descend. Still has 6 burnout. Okay, we're still okay. Or not 6 burnout, but 6 stealth. He's got 18 damage shields. Make that 19 damage shields. Okay. He only needs 1 turn to kill, because this is 1,500 damage in 1 turn. Over 1,500 damage. It's like, what, 1,700 or something? Although the rage does go down each turn. Should watch it in medium speed. No, I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna go. It's just that's what he's gonna do. Damage, shields, rage, and ember drain. Void binding is a buff. That's pretty good. Some lady just hit your house with her car. It's been a crazy day. Finally getting to relax while you wait for the cleanup crew to get here. Whoa, Mace Dizzle. Was she like a crazy lady, or was she like an old lady who couldn't control her car? I feel like I need to know more about this story. More morsels. I don't think we need more morsels. Void binding's not bad. Damage shield plus morsels is not bad. I don't think I want 2 of these. She hit the kitchen and you were in there. Holy crap, Mace Dizzle. That's insane. Damage shield 2 and rage 6. I think this is worth. The ember drain doesn't matter because we have the holdover. Holdover intrinsic perils of production. So this is just more rage and damage shields. So yeah. They think she had a seizure. She seemed to be 60-something. Okay. Well, that's sad to hear then. Okay. Well, I'm. It doesn't sound good, but I'm glad it was something like a medical thing and not like something somebody shouldn't been on the road. Although if you're having seizures, maybe you shouldn't be on the road. But yikes! Sounded like a bomb went off. You're surprised you didn't crap yourself. Yeah, you're totally fine. The kitchen's not. Well, I'm glad you're fine. I would hope that insurance covers something crazy like that. Reform plus 10. Most of the things I'm reforming are I don't get a lot of value out of, so I think I'm going to skip here. This is all about just keeping our main carry guy from burning out. Is our main goal here. Merchant of Steel, here we go. I wonder if I'd give him 1 burnout plus attack if that's available. I don't think I'd want him to be burnout immediately, though. The artifact that gives more burnout when it applies would actually be really useful. Walls can be rebuilt. Caved-in ribs, not as easily. Yeah, for sure, Zoli. Glad to hear you're okay. It's all covered, just annoying. Not going to make you homeless. Didn't mess up any electrical stuff or pipes. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's still a pain in the arse to deal with. Yes, quick. That's the #1 thing I wanted here. I have a friend who... her house was struck by lightning in her chimney, and it blew up. This, like, happened last week. Like, bricks flew off of it. The electrical in half her house went out because of the electrical, you know, being attached, I guess, to metal in the chimney or something. But lots of crazy stuff like that. So, apparently it's the week of bad weather and people ramming into houses and just home damage, I guess. I don't think I want any more intrinsic spells. I already have enough that we're 2 intrinsic. Yeah, I think we have all we can carry there. Your brothers live in the upstairs apartment and she completely took out their stair. They can't get in their house. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, man. Do I want to get rid of these 2 units, I wonder? I mean, I guess they're like consume spells. Is what they are. Get rid of plinks and primitive mold is probably what we do here. A lightning strike's no joke. Thousands of amps in less than a millisecond. It's crazy. Nature is crazy, man. Frickin' nature, right? I could burn out one of these guys so that I have a reform target. I think Plink is your least favorite starter. Yeah, Plink can... if you have spell damage, can be okay, but yeah, it falls off really super hard. After like the first 2 fights, there's hardly anybody that ever has 1 health, and you can't aim it, so... My second floor currently is just Wickless Tycoon, Wickless Baron, and a Morsel Maker for some damage on the front line. They're not really doing much on the second floor. It's really all about the top floor. I don't even know if I want to buff up these guys. Wasn't there a Yellowstone Park Ranger that got struck by lightning 7 times? Yeah, I think that's like in the Guinness Book of World Records or something like that. Guinness Book World Records, something like that. Let's do that and reroll once. There is an extra multi-strike. I mean, we're getting so much multi-strike, I don't know that adding one more is worth. I feel like it might be worth just adding a little extra attack on him. So he starts off more attack. I mean, could put a multi-strike on this guy so that middle floor maybe can actually do something. Multi-strike on Morsel Maker. Yeah, I don't think that would do anything. Although Morsel Maker would make morsels every turn. No, this guy's got quick. We're not going to change the top floor. Top floor is this quick guy that we built around. Do I want to give him damage shields so he's less likely to die early? With quick, he's less likely to die already, but damage shields can make it so that maybe he doesn't get hit by other stuff. No such thing as too many multi-strikes. That's true. You know, let's just go for the extra multi-strike. Let's do that. And I'll do damage shield on Morsel Maker. It's probably my most useful unit. Apart from that. It's got a little more health, maybe. Name is Roy Sullivan. He was a park ranger. Prominent burn mark visible on his ranger hat. He died in 1983. Nicknamed the Human Lightning Conductor. Struck by lightning more recorded times than any other human being. It's crazy. I'll have to read more about that later. Okay. Alright. He better have gotten superpowers. God. He should be able to shoot lightning out of his eyes or something. Play a non-morsel unit card. So I'll get dazed by putting this Morsel Maker here. But only one daze is not too bad. Means he won't summon his morsels, which actually might be good. So it gives us time to set up on this floor. This is so crazy. Double intrinsic furnace tap with spell chain. Turn 1 every time we get 5 multi-strikes. That's going to transfer, well, 4 multi-strikes, which 4 transfer every time. Over the course of being eaten 3 times, that's 12 multi-strikes. If we do the upgrade that is superfood, or whichever one that gives more turns of that, that's going to be even more multi-strikes. It's such an insane start. He does have the superpower, surviving lightning. That's right. That is a superpower. Yeah. Pretty good superpower, honestly. Have Ember Drain, but that's okay. Because we have our we have other ways of gaining Ember. Oh god, but we have so much junk that we can't draw our frickin' thing, man. Okay. I can't play this guy. Well, it's a good thing our unit ramps up quick because I can't draw him. So I'm gonna have to bring you back around. Okay, I should be guaranteed to draw him this turn, right? Yeah. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, there's no way that ever kills anything. Basically, all I need is one turn of him eating that guy and we're good. So now the question is, do I play Wicklash on him? Because it's only one turn of burnout that we're going to be handing over. How many more sources of burnout? Hollow Drippings, Purifying Cleanse, and another Wicklash. I'm going to be getting 2 more Weight of Contritions, and I'm only drawing 5 a turn. I really need more draw. I think I don't put Burnout on him this time because we have so much crap being added to our deck. I'm gonna do this. Oh, actually, it was only one thing, so still I am okay with that choice I made. No reforms, huh? Best chances actually Plink doing anything down here. Won't they go to the top floor? They're done for. Hey, that actually worked. Okay. Actually have nothing to reform. Okay. Okay. Alright, so this would not apply burnout to him. 146 times 16. It's a lot of damage. Gets 15 damage shields. Okay, we're good. We're good. I go ahead and do that, and just give you more damage shields. As long as you have enough fuel. 7 fuel should be good. Didn't give us any more there. Remove sap. I have 80 Ember Drain on this guy, by the way. Might as well remove the Ember Drain, I guess. Because why not? And he's quick, that's true, he is quick. So do you just die? You just die. Beautiful. Okay, applying burnout to you is... So now, either my burnout cards are dead, or I need to have more draw. Good damage. Some good damage. Oh my trample. Holy crap. I mean, trample on a quick multi-strike guy is insane too, so sure. Sure. The only sad aspect I don't have this on this guy is frickin' sweep. So I think it's draw now. Passy, Ember are both useful, but I think the most useful is draw. We just have to get through our deck. Holy crap, this build is insane. Yeah, so removal and trinkets, steal. You're fully upgrading. You're really the only guy I care about upgrading, so it's all about getting rid of crap that I can't play now. What? Want an overwhelmingly overpowered character? Yes, yes, I do want that. I don't think I have enough gold to get most of these. Oh, man, 5 gold short. What a troll. 5 gold short of the exact thing I was looking for. Extra stacks of burnout every time it's applied. Damn, there's no way to get gold here. He basically has sweep. Nobody's leaving that floor untouched. It's true. Alright, I was looking for more turns of it. Buffet 5. There we go. More turns. More turns of multi-strike being transferred. Gimme, 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 gimme. Game being a troll. I don't know if we can really say it's a troll when we have a build like this, honestly. Okay. So, again, these guys are basically burnout spells. So we want to get rid of primitive molds and plinks. One primitive mold. Two primitive molds or one plink as well. Primitive molds are worse later. Or worse earlier, better later. There's often at least one unit that will be reformable. Yeah, we get 2 whole damage out of a plink. God, who wouldn't want that? Random unit card. Would that be useful? I don't know if getting a random unit card would actually be that useful for us. I don't think it'd be that bad, but I just don't think it's useful enough. Alright, so the main thing we're worried about is this guy not having enough either morsels for fuel or burnout to not burn out, basically. He gets plenty of damage shields. Don't see how it would unless it's a morsel generator, whatever their name is. The morsel maker, which we have one. Can I play the morsel maker on the top floor? My issue with playing the morsel maker on the top floor is I keep drawing this before him, which means he's going to get a couple of eatings in on the Primordium. 1, 2, 3 capacity, and when he summons, I wouldn't have enough capacity on the top floor. There's 2 summons to player guy. So I might actually want to let him cycle through our deck once to put him behind this guy, actually. That's probably what I need to do. Against the last Divinity, I don't know that I can do that, though, because he'll sweep on the top floor, so probably have to set up middle floor. Yeah, I have to wait a cycle. I might need to consider doing that. If I ever draw this guy before him, I can play him as soon as I draw him. But so far, I've been drawing this guy before him every time. But getting the extra morsels would be really good on him. I do still need 10 more shards, though. 10 would be intrinsic. I do have one more draw. You know, it might be worth getting an intrinsic Wicklash. Because... Or I could make Umbra Stone intrinsic, because like multi-strike, trample transfers over. But if I get Wicklash intrinsic, that means I get Burnout 2 on my Primordium turn 1. Which means if he dies to the Burnout, I will be able to reform him. If he doesn't die to it immediately, the Burnout would start stacking quicker. But I'm kind of thinking we just go Trample. Because if I get Intrinsic Trample, we've been having, what, 5 extra Ember every turn 1? We get 4 multi-strikes, 3 Rage, and Trample on Primordium turn 1. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. And we have exactly 100 shards. Then our Primordium by himself can kill most stuff. And then we just put somebody in front of them and they gets all those stats and they stack like crazy. This is kind of one of the most insane builds I've seen in a while. Spell Shield. I don't really care about that because Plinks aren't doing anything for me anyway, and I only have 2 of them. So, yes, we absolutely do this. Sounds broken? Pretty much broken. Alright. Yeah. Yet to draw the guy we actually want, but it's fine. Since when have I had a build where turn 1 I can make a 9x5 trample multi-strike 4 unit? Like, this is insane. This is insane. That's spikes. I don't see spikes. I see damage shields. I don't see any spikes. We drew him turn 2, which is great. He takes 32 damage. This Ember. This guy gets through, which kind of sucks. Okay. This is kind of dead. So I'm probably, well, I might play Burnout on him. Now he's got buffet 5. Kind of wish I had a Whiplash before this. Oh my gosh, I can even give damage shield so extra stuff can stack. Yeah, lifesteal. Your damage shields are going to stack up like crazy. Just give you more attack. Do I want to, you know what? Giving you lifesteal might do something. Okay. No, I don't see it. Oh, this guy has spikes. Okay, yes, he does. It's true. So that'll all wreck some of our damage shields. I think that's fine. 3 spikes. 25 times 4. Oh, that is actually a little scary. You're right. I thought it was the spike enchant person you were talking about. Okay, he still goes up in health. I think we're fine. And now we have Wicklash. It's only Burnout 2. I have to think about this. Oh wow, we actually don't get through all these guys. Morsel Maker top floor, yes. Thank you for the follow. LC Lavier, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. No reform yet. Field reform starting next turn. I think I do this. My main worry, we're gonna have 2 turns of him applying burnout. So it's 2 turns to draw extra burnout. That actually gives us enough to kill everything. Beautiful, man. Okay. Okay, we got extra burnout, so that'll work. Oh, I only had 1 turn, 2 turns. Okay. This is a pretty crappy draw. If I play this guy will be in the reform pool. I already have 2 units that I want to reform, so I don't think I want to play that. Alright, well we are killing everything, so that's pretty awesome. Seems good, man. Let's see, Burnout 3. Buffet will be gone in 2. We have 4 Burnout. Okay, yeah, we do want to keep doing Burnout on this guy. Can even remove my Ember Drains now if I want to. Chance this kills anything? Actually, yeah, we want to do our 2 units here. Okay, good. Okay. Small chance we hit these guys. Could remove the spell shields. Actually, this we have more chance here, and we don't have any slay things, so. Wow, we actually killed 2. Okay. These guys burn out though, so they don't do anything for us. So we'll put them down here in case I get a unit to put in front. Time to remove Ember Drain for the sake of it. That's right. Okay. 181 times 20. He's going to go up to 24 multi-strikes. This is such a crazy build, man. Damn. Didn't kill him. So I was hoping for it. Alright. 12 more damage shields. This guy is up to 40 rage, 16 damage shields, trample, 17 fueled, 19 multi-strike. This is just crazy. This is just insane. Okay. And we do have Ember Drain. We can just get rid of it. And you die, you'll be in the reform pool, but anything we play would be not really playable. So, what's up, Cruel Angel? All right, we are up to 278 times 24 attacks. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And he's quick, so I think he kills him before he gets to do anything, if I'm not mistaken. 294 times 24, correction. I don't think I've ever seen this many multi-strikes before. Yeah, just die. Just die. Oh my god. Oh my. Trigger feeding on units with Eaten abilities. Yes. Yes. This gets the stacks going quicker. Is there any downside to this? Only downside is I get fewer buffs on this guy. Upside is get through it quicker. That's 6,672 damage. Yeah, the downside is less time to buff Primordium. But it ramps us faster. Slightly, I think. I also haven't gold divinity golded this card, so I'm going to do that. Probably not a good reason to do that, but I'm going to do that. Could get stealth. I don't know how useful that's going to be. Again, I haven't golded this card, though. The stealth would transfer. But he's quick. So I feel like that just dilutes the deck a bit. As much as I like to Divinity Gold this card, I don't think I should dilute my deck for this turn, for this build. There'll be other runs where we're going for a stealth build, I think. Is there anything that we could duplicate that would make this even more broken? I mean, we could go for another Furnace Tap. I think we actually had enough Ember to do this one more time. But that would give us 115 shards. And that would be a lot of intrinsic cards. I think I just remove. I think our build's done. As much as I'd like to duplicate that for even more craziness, pretty sure our deck's just done. There were a couple units we weren't killing, and that makes me a little leery about the last Divinity fight. Which means we need to get rid of more crap so I can buff more often. So I can get to my Wicklashes, my Void Bindings, my buffs quicker. So yeah, we just need removal. I could have 300 shards to be fine. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. I could get another holdover. Ooh, Wicklash holdover is probably what I'm going to do. When you play a spell in hand, spells that cost less are reduced to 0. Chance for some damage can be nice to get rid of. I think they sometimes have damage shields. Yeah, the last Divinity fight has some damage shields. $15's from duping an infused unit, 5 for an infused spell, you think? Okay. So you don't think it would have been 15 shards for the spell? Maybe you're right. What do we got here? Magic power. Yeah, nothing we want to do there. Unless we want to sacrifice a unit, but that's not worth the 30 shards here. Spell in hand. So these guys all cost 2. Would this be good for us? We don't have any spells that cost 2 that we're playing over and over. Cave-In would be the only possible one. I'm not even using this card, but I'm keeping it to gold it. I've played it one time this run. So, Split Anvil doesn't really help us except turn 1, and we don't need any help turn 1. We don't have any tomb units. I'm going to roll, see if there's anything else. Oh my god. Friendly units gain rage when they lose a stack of burnout. Holy crap. We need to put burnout turn 1 on Primordium. Yes. There's more rage. When you play your 20th morsel unit of the battle, deal 150 damage to enemy units on all floors. I don't think we play that many morsels. Okay. Now we just get holdover Wicklash because that is insane scaling now. Because it'll do burnout on him, on our main, wherever he is, the Primordium, which now gives us rage every time he loses his burnout. And we just get more rage and more damage every turn. And then we just remove, I think. I could check a reroll for a second holdover Wicklash, maybe? To get both of them holdover? Or I could make the holdover one free. Removal's 90, then I think it's 120 next. At my nose. I feel like there's a world where the 2 reforms might be not terrible. Then I have 3 holdover and don't redraw very well. Draw very well. True, but what cards would I want even over those cards? Because our setup cards we already have in hand. That will be 20 damage for burnout. 6 rage every turn. 3 rage every turn. So, I honestly think it's not bad. But it might just be better to get rid of Primitive Mold Plink. I definitely don't want 2 Primitive Molds. Very few turns will we ever want to reform that often. I guess the question is, do we get more scaling from like Void Binding or Wicklash? Rage 6, damage shield 2. This could be a pretty good holdover card as well. Because 6 rage is what? Each rage is worth 2 attacks, so that's 12 rage, 2 damage shields. That would be a pretty insane holdover card as well. Because that's slightly more damage than the Wicklash, but also gives damage shields. So I could roll for holdover on that. Holdover is 110, I think. So 60 plus 25 is 85. I would still have enough for holdover if I do 1 minus cost thing. So I make the holdover one free. Roll. Let's see if we get another holdover. We don't. Is there anything I want to double stack? $12 rage 4 damage shield. Pretty good. Problem is 25. Oh yeah, I actually have just enough to do that. So I could make this guy be 12 rage 4 damage shields for 1 cost. Be 6 Ember Drain, but the Ember Drain doesn't really matter. We're occasionally cleansing it. And we are also getting the return. I gotta remember though, it's gonna devour my spells. Turn 1, that doesn't matter because we have consume spells. I just have to remember to not... Oh, wait, that actually... Ugh. Devouring spells counters playing Perils of Production first. Ooh, that could be an issue. That could be a major issue. That could be a major issue. Let me make another card free, and I'll be able to do one removal. I don't even know if I want to do a removal now because of the spell eating. Which one would I want to devour? A primitive mold. Make this free so I can play that before that one turn. Or even a plink might be better. That's a pretty major issue. I think I can play around it. I think I can play around it though. It'll depend on the draw. Anything else I can do besides removal? Honestly, I don't know that I want to remove any spells since it's the Consume Seraph. Might not want to apply Burnout this fight. Do you mean Ember Drain? I'm gonna have to apply Ember Drain. Turn 1. But maybe what I do is I only apply Ember Drain until the first time I can resin removal, and then I don't play it anymore, so I have Ember to play. I think we scale so fast that I don't think it'll be an issue. I think. Just do this because there's nothing else I'm going to spend my gold on. You mean burnout because you're going to lose energy generation eventually and not be able to play anything to add more burnout? Well, I have a I honestly don't know that burnout's going to be an issue because I only need to apply burnout to this guy twice for it to be enough for his buffet for it to last long enough before his buffet goes out, and every single stack is going to go on the alloyed construct, and this one's 0. And so is this one. I think I'm okay with burnout. I think Ember Drain might actually be the thing I have to be careful about doing. I think I'll have enough burnout, but it's going to depend on my draw. It's going to completely depend on my draw here. Right, turn 1 is like... doesn't matter. So we go like this. So that'll consume. I didn't script seeds, did I? Don't know what that means, so nope, totally didn't do that. Okay. Alright, turn 1 is good. The next turns I'm scared about. Oh god, and he immediately gave me this. Okay. Well. I didn't draw 0-cost cards, so this is the only... If I want to play any cards, I have to consume this card. Since I got resin removal, though, I actually, if I don't keep applying Ember Drain, I think this is still doable. Because I can actually remove the Ember Drain, I think this is doable. This isn't too feels bad. I think this is still playable. It does feel bad, though, to consume that. That's true. I will agree with that. It does feel bad. So we have to do this first. He gets the Ember Drain. Get the Morsel. Play it on this floor. So we get the 3 Ember back. We remove the Ember Drain. Now Ember Drain won't transfer. So So now I have 3 Ember plus the 3 from my Hell's Banner if I can play 2 units. So I think this is playable now. Not the best, but I think it's doable. We're already killing everything, which is amazing. Oh, we even got our morsel maker. Okay. So this will give me morsels. I think we go ahead and consume this guy. Okay. This guy's gonna just do our automatic scaling. My nose. Okay. So that's Ember Drain there. Gives us Ember. If I were to descend this floor, this guy wouldn't die. Should have played the morsels before the maker. You lose an Ember next turn. You're right. You're right. There's Scott Free, just in time to tell me how I screwed up. Perfect timing. I would love for this guy to be on the same floor as this guy because he could get all the harvest stacks. But if I descend this floor, he is behind him, which means he starts eating all the morsels, which is not what I want. So I think Caven's just unplayable. Yeah, Scott Free, you did miss our previous run, which was one of the most insane runs I've ever had. I was able to make Tethys spell build work with a crazy armor. What was that? What was that imp that gets rage from armor? I forget, but it was a crazy build. It was an Apex imp run, yeah. Apex imp with 3 sap totems that had the armor to everybody on the floor and can't totem inside of it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Okay, there's our holdover. I just consumed it. God damn it. Alright, let me restart this. Frickin' consume Seraph. Plus, goddamn melting remnant brain explodingness. I just bodied everything with a battering ram. Yeah, I think our highest battering ram attack was 7,000 something, which is not as good as some other ones we've done. Okay, consume this one. Still pretty darn good though. Still pretty darn fun run. And I really loved it because you had talked about having a hard time getting a spell damage build, and I would say it was less of a spell damage build, but it was still a spell spamming build with the minus cost Tethys, which is, you know, my favorite character. So, okay, so we have to do this. We're going to be removing the Ember Drain. So this consumes that. It doesn't matter what we play first because it's going to be... Ember Drain will be removed. This. Resin removal. You block this. Yes. You had the Echo, right? That etches armor plus returns 1 consume card with a 1-cost double armor. If you get to one with battering ram yet, always ends up being like 5,000 damage, but doesn't hurt. Doesn't matter when you're hitting a 160 HP unit, yeah. Okay, so this was the turn where I messed up and played him before him. So we want to consume the grovel. Then we play the morsel who will be eaten. There's the Ember Drain. And then we do this. It gives us Ember. Then I'm going to trigger the feed, because it'll let me play an extra morsel. Do I want to do that? Feasting will, Feasting will mean I get fewer buffs on the Primordium. And because I actually plan on playing Wicklash for Burnout, I actually don't want fewer turns, I think. Do I need that many more buffs? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I might not. But with Wicklash, applying extra... I have a holdover Wicklash that I'm planning on playing. More turns to be able to play that. What I'd like. More turns. We have 5 waves remaining, which is 4 buffets. I think I'm going to hold off on that. If you live, you actually live with that. Okay. Honestly, maybe I should have set up on the bottom floor. I wonder if I should have set up on the bottom floor to kill all these guys, because we scale pretty darn fast. I wouldn't have the damage shields on him, because he's not quick. You're afraid of Wicklash on Superfood, because then you're afraid your main unit will burn out too soon. It's been a balancing act. It's been a challenge this run, for sure. I think it's Purifying Cleanse we got to do. Okay, do I have 2 units? I only have 1 unit to play. I don't know if this saves you, but we'll try. It does. And oh, with the 2 damage shields. From that, you actually live. That's great. I'm going to not consume you. What I'm really afraid of now doing is Ember Draining myself now, because I don't have my holdover Ember Drain because of the damn Consume. So... this is free, so I'd be able to play this, but it'd get consumed. I think I wait till he's making his way up before doing that. Consume the Blink. Hey, actually gave us a morsel. Nice. Which means I can play 2 units now. That's cool. Okay. 5 of your recent great runs have used the Big Sludge Essence. Harvest 5 Rage, but +1 size, a great effect. Love the different builds you can get. That's why I'm loving this game so much. It's just... there's just so many different viable builds. It's so great. Maybe one day you'll do a spell weakness run. You're just not holding your breath. It's going to be Ember Drain 6 next turn. And I have 3 Vengeful Shards coming in. I can't play it. I think we scaled enough for this fight, so as much as I wish I could play that. This guy's just adding too much shiznit to my Diznek. What? What were those words, Rand? I don't even know. Alright, so this is Consume. He's at 129 times 20. He does 2,000 attack. I think we've scaled enough. He's like... He's that guy at the gym just doing this. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, I have 6 Ember this turn. How the hell did I get 6 Ember this turn? Ember Drain strats are so good when they work, yeah. Consume. If I consume, I reform. 3 available. I think it's a morsel in my 2 other guys, so I can't get my other debuff, sadly. I can remove one of these guys' things, so yeah, let's do that. So let's do this. Let's make it so we get no more of this crap. Oh wait, no, that's not a buff. That's silence would be for that. So I don't actually have any debuffs to remove. I have Spell Shield I can remove, I guess. Okay. got 29 burnout, 22 fuel. I think we're good on that. Timing Primordium of burnout to be able to reform is delicate. And that's why I was leery of this combo, but it's honestly worked out pretty darn well. How do I have 6 Ember? Is he creating a... I don't know how I have this much. I honestly don't know where all this Ember is coming from. You were totally wrong about the burnout. Well, again, this is one of those really difficult mechanics, so... and I guess I can trigger the feast. Don't think there's any downside to it now. Just gives him his attacks now. I honestly don't know where that extra 3 Ember's coming from. Why do I have 6 Ember? Can anybody explain where this extra 3 Ember, plus 3 it says? I don't think it's from Morsels. Morsel Maker creates plus 6 health, plus 6 attack. I don't know which one it's from. I could descend this turn and just kill him 1 turn earlier. If it was from Morsels, it would be using up the Hell's Banners. Yeah. Because of the Morsel spawning, it's triggering Hell's Banner from the end of last turn. Are you saying these Morsels are spawning and causing it? I don't see the 0 of 2 changing. I don't know if it's that, actually. You think it's a bug from Morsels? Maybe that's what it is. Bug seems more likely than anything else to me. So I could cave in, but we don't need to. It's because I didn't activate it previous turn. They're spawning, causing the Ember gain, then end of turn effects go off, resetting the counter. Spawning because the Ember gain, then end of the once you end turn, any Ember is held. I don't have the horn that should carry over Ember, so I don't understand. Thank you for the free Ember. I don't know why I'm getting it, but thank you. All right, 316 times 24. Seraph get blasted. Is it the morsel spawning at the first part of the turn? I don't know. I don't know. It's a difference in time between when Ember resets and when the turn starts. Okay. Okay. Is that a bug? I wonder if that's intended. Yeah, you think it's because this morsel spawned a weird time between turns? Yeah, that makes sense. Again, not sure if intended, but it makes sense. Alright, so... I don't want to, I don't want to set up... Actually, can I set up bottom floor? That'll make your damage shields go away even faster. I hate setting up on the sweep floor. If I didn't have super fast mode, I'd be able to tell Kappa. Oh god, my fault. My fault. This is the tough one. I think I set up on the top floor, but problem is morsels are going to die on the top floor. Unless I can lower his damage somehow. And I don't think I have a way to lower his damage. Second floor is 1 capacity less than I... Actually, I could maybe do second floor. If I do second floor, it means I wouldn't be able to summon that 1 extra morsel, but it's just enough for Primordium, Alloyed Construct, and Morsel Maker, I think. Probably should have picked up that Days 3 card a couple picks ago. I don't know. That's an expensive card. It's more the mechanics from the horn. When you hit end turn, it checks if you have the horn. If not, it sets your Umbra to 0. Then it spawns your morsels, which triggers Hell's Banner, setting your Umbra to 3, which carries over while receiving the banner at the start of your turn. Wickless Tycoon, why? I don't understand your question. I think I might play him first to give him the damage shield. Oh, wait, no, he can absorb attacks, and I get the extra damage shield here. Okay, I think I'm going to set up floor 2. No, he's got so much health. I wouldn't be able to play Allied Construct on floor 2. Human Guy, are you coming in at the end of my run and asking why I've played a build? That's kind of presumptuous of you, honestly. You will notice that he hasn't been Divinity, Gold Divinity yet. That's why. I have a couple units that aren't really doing much for me. Wickless Baron and Wickless Tycoon. I chose them early, not knowing what my build was going to be. And it's ended up being this. So you can question my choices, but I'll counter that by saying turn 1, I have a Primordium with Trample and 4 multi-strikes. So that's my counter to your question. Why even have that? Because I've decided to go with this build, and I'm honestly pretty happy with this build. This was the worst possibility, is getting Morsel Maker before my carry. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, I picked it up before the build was figured out. Maybe it was a bad play to pick up both these guys. It might have been. Alright, we're going to give the extra burnout, so we're stacking the burnout. And I just have to let this come back around. You're trying to be a jackass, you just understand. It's fine, it's fine. Sorry if I lashed out, but... I don't have a good answer for why. Are you freaking kidding me? He dies. He has 30 health and 2 damage shields. How the hell does he die? 12, 18. God, that's a lot of damage. Let's see here. Keeps him alive, okay. We're gonna leak a little bit here. Freaking sweep, damn it. But that does let me do this. Huh. Wait, now why does he die? What? How does me removing their damage shields kill me? The f... Alright, we're gonna have to restart this. Should I have given him Void Binding, do you think? I know the morsels die. Let's do this slowly. I have to see what's happening here. It's this guy exploding that kills him, isn't it? The damn explosion. Alright, if I put the damage shields on him, I think he would have lived. Void Binding has damage shields, right? I want to put those on my back guy, but I can't do it that turn. So we can do the same build, we just have to do that. Yeah, if I put Void Binding on him, it's fine. Okay. Middle floor. Middle floor means I don't kill these guys. And not killing these guys is bad, because that leaks a shiznit ton. Because we don't draw our main carry till turn 3, which is kind of freaking unlucky, and probably I shouldn't have these Wickless Tycoons. I draw him earlier, but whatever. Okay. Put morsels in front of him, won't do anything because of sweep. I'm pretty sure. Which is why I didn't want to set up top floor, but I chose to anyway because I need the ramp up time. If I don't have the ramp up time, I'm just kind of screwed, I think. So I can do this, and he'd have the damage shields in the front. Would that keep him alive? No, he still dies. Keeps him alive, I guess. Yeah, Last Divinity is insane. Yeah, draw is too slow for middle. I agree. We honestly have insane setup, but Divinity ramps up just way too freaking fast. Okay. This is damage shield 2. But I have to do this one. I guess I just have to do all the damage shields on you, which is actually over time less damage shields because I'm not putting them on him, but for this turn I have to do it to keep him alive. It's pointless to put the morsels on this floor, right? Because they die. Is there anything that putting them on this floor is worth doing? Die anyway. So if I do this, he doesn't die this time because we don't kill this guy. If I do this, we might kill that guy. I kind of think I want to do it this way. This leaks us some, but it's going to ramp us up faster. Only 15 pyre damage? No, it's more than that because it's 20. It's at least 30. Oh, that kills... this guy's going to finish him off, right? That's what killed me last time, so I have to do it this way. Okay. Him finishing that guy off is what did it. Okay. That's what killed me. Okay. My bad. Alright. Alright, we're not dying and everybody else is dying. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, crap. Yeah, man, can't, though. Yeah, the morsels are kind of useless here. But we just don't have a choice. We either set up on the top floor to ramp fast enough, or we set them on the bottom floor and leak a crap ton of dudes. So I think this is still the right choice, even though we can't play morsels on this floor. Still think it's fine. We're killing everything with this guy. Should play morsels first. Why? What does that do? Now we have feast, but... Ooh, what if I could descend? Am I big enough to descend so that morsel maker would be useful? Oh, they get the 1 damage shield, you're right. He dies from the spikes. I need this to hit twice on her. If I trigger a feast, I get 1 extra damage shield and 15 extra health. So now he doesn't die. If I descend... These characters get put behind these, right? So that would just give even more spikes for us to die on. God, I want to descend, but I don't think I can. No point. Well, there is a point. I'm doing 3,000 boss damage, that's true. Might die next turn if we don't die to spikes. GG. Alright, we got there. Okay, we did it. Even with the game kind of being shitty. So one morsel will be able to be eaten there. So that's cool, we'll do that. And then this guy can, you know, hang out down here. Alright, GG. Frickin' last divinity. Scary, but our build was even scarier. My god. Sweet, plus those spikes. Thank god we ramped up fast enough. It's tough when you're surprising how some of the most broken builds can hit a roadblock. I mean, this girl doing spikes is the counter to having 20 multi-strikes, I guess. In that case, lifesteal would have actually been huge. If I had had lifesteal, I had a chance to take a lifesteal card that I didn't take earlier. So, if I had done that, maybe would have worked. Time for you to go, Zully. All right, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Pretty good score. Gold to 3 cards. No, actually 6 cards. And yeah, those units that I had earlier that you were wondering why is because I didn't know what my final build was going to be. I took those 2 units thinking I might do a harvest floor. Why is this one diamond and this one's not diamond? It was before I had the multi-strike craziness. You gotta go too? Alright, good luck with the hole in your house, Mace Dizzle. Alright, only 1, 2, 3, 4 more last divinity wins I need to get. It's funny, I thought melting, or Umbra melting was gonna be one of the hardest, and that was our first attempt right there. So melting Stygian, awoken Stygian, hellhorned Stygian. Hellhorned Stygian, awoken Stygian. Let's think about what combos we can do. Well, let me take my break first, and then we'll decide what combo we want to go with next. So, really quickly, my friends, I'm Instant Stretchy's Restroom. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a good time chilling out on a Sunday afternoon. I've just been having such a blast with Monster Train. Such a good game. Quick 60-second AFK. When I come back, we will figure out what combo we want to do for 1 or 2 last runs. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.